Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I just wanted to go over another new feature that we're going to be releasing to all of our D2R LAN enabled mods out there, which is going to be an event manager system. So as that might sound like, this will let you join in-game events that operate in real time and are set up by your mod authors for whatever kind of settings or special perks they would like. And the launcher will act to both manage all your files and notifications, etc., as well as manage the actual timing, syncing it up between time zones, UTC and all that fun stuff, so that the community can experience these special events together. So with that said, if you guys are liking this kind of content, make sure you like and subscribe. Helps everybody out. And definitely be sure to check out the video description below for links to our website, Discord, Patreon, and some of the info and tools that you might want to learn about today. With all the mushiness out of the way, let's just jump right into the actual edits that I'll be discussing. So as I said, we'll be adding an event manager system to D2R LAN. So for you guys, it will be coming with version 1.8.7. This is the first time you will see this feature, but you will see a new menu option called Special Events. Now what's going to happen when I click this button is it's going to scan your mod files for any special events that are currently ongoing. This will be up to your mod authors to add these events, but I have added one for our in-house mod Remodded as a kind of template, a demo for this video. So we're just going to assume that, again, your mod author has added their own events, and you're just essentially following along. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and click that special events button, and as you can see, it did find an event for us at this time, and I'll go ahead and kind of lay out a little bit about what you're looking at here. So first will be kind of the event title. So for Remodded, we are going to be celebrating Christmas with some special events, Christmas and New Year's. So we're going to call this event Christmas Chaos 2025. The type of event that is going to, be demonstrated in this example is an uninvited guest event. This essentially just means for us that we're going to have bosses and stuff invade certain levels, and those are uninvited guests. And then we can specify locations, one or more. In this case, we're only specifying the cow level as the affected location, and then we can determine the event time for how long we want this event to last. Now for demo purposes, I've just set it to some 5-day event or whatever, but you can also use this to host multiple mini events. And what I mean by that is, again, let's just call all these events under the Christmas Chaos 2025 umbrella. Maybe my next type of event is a loot hoarder event that takes place in the World Stone Keep, and it's 2 hours long, and it starts immediately when this one ends. And maybe you do something like that for the next week, where every 2 hours you have different events that are constantly rotating out, changing types, etc. I bring this up because we've done that last year for an event we called Beta Bash 2024. To celebrate the release of our beta release, we had a 48-hour event that consisted of 24 mini events, each lasting 2 hours, constantly rotating what types they are, what locations they affected, etc. So you can definitely use this for a single event that lasts a week or something like that. You can make it, for 50 mini events that, take up that same portion of time. This will be entirely up to the author how they want to set these events up for you. On the player side of things, it's going to be real simple. You essentially just read the info that you're provided. They will have the ability to, for example, increase the monster level, boosted monster level, player counts, and experience. This does use TerraZone modifications, the custom code we set up for that. So you will be able to hook this into that and essentially use that system to enable some of the real-time functionality. So what that means is that when this event ends at 1900, this event truly ends at 1900, because it will be reading those files files, it will immediately switch all those settings. And so again, this will be like a real-time event manager. And then obviously as a player, you can kind of read the description, see if it sounds like something you're interested in. If the mod author has added a link to the event, you can click the event and view that. I'm just curious if it still works. Let's see. Alright, looks like the link doesn't work anymore. Probably deleted that one. Not surprising. But anyways, you can click a link and go ahead and bring that up. But all the talking out of the way, you're looking at the event, you think it looks great and you want to join it, we're simply going to click the big green join button. It's going to let you know that, hey, I need a few moments to make some changes for the event. We simply click OK and let it do its thing. And there you go, we see that we did join the event successfully. So as a player, that's all you need to do. Now you can go ahead and hop in game. And as I mentioned, for demo purposes, this is going to be a boss invasion in the cow level. So if I head to the cow level, we should see it overrun by a whole bunch of bosses. I am going to go and enable some cheats so I don't get deleted too fast for you guys. Be kind of embarrassing on my end. But let's go ahead and verify that's all working. And here you go. So as you can see, all the cows and stuff are now replaced with bosses. Obviously, depending on your mod and your character, this can provide quite a challenge or a loot grab session or whatever. But this is the type of thing that the event will allow. And then obviously, if you just simply don't want this event, it's too hard or whatever, then you just don't click the join the event button and you can play the mod as normal. Maybe again, if the mod is hosting multiple mini events, that you can wait until the next mini event and maybe you want to join that one instead. But this will all be within your power. To again join any events that just may happen to be ongoing. If there is no event ongoing, you're simply going to get basically a blank window that says no events. Now I'm going to show you one more thing, just as again this kind of whole real-time event system here, is we're going to say that it's like Remodded is done. There's tons of mini events going on, but you kind of want to cheese the system a little bit and adjust your time so that you can participate in a different event. That will not be allowed. We have disabled that to kind of incentivize the event system. Truly. So I'm going to show you that real quick by turning off my automatic time, and I'm going to go ahead and just change it to something else. We'll just say, sure, that's what time it is now. And now when I try to rejoin it, even though I'm within the event time technically, the system has detected that I've changed my time and it will not let me join the event. So again, I'm not saying this isn't a challenge to try and get past it or anything, but by default this will not be cheesable. We want to incentivize the proper event structure, and however the mod author has chosen to set that all up. So again, this will help ensure that kind of real-time activity, make sure that the community is all syncing together, with the time zones and all that kind of fun stuff, and just provide a little more integrity to the whole system. So once more, I'm going to go ahead and set my time back to automatic, and I am once more able to enter in the event. So that's essentially how it'll work. And then I have not added it yet, but I will go ahead and get that set up. We're going to go ahead and add a leave event button, so that you can also forcefully leave the event before the time is ended, if you decide it really wasn't your cup of tea or you got everything you wanted from it or whatever. But with that said, I hope you guys have enjoyed a little preview of this system. Again, as a reminder, for our Remodded players, we will be having a Christmas Chaos event to celebrate Christmas and New Year's. Just obviously be patient for that. Wait for it to get a little closer. But I did want to show everybody else how this event system can be used, how you can integrate it with your mod with a couple files. For mod authors who would like to add their own events, a short demo video will be made for you as well. This is more on the player side, just to kind of show and explain the basics of how it works. Anyways, thank you for listening to me yammer on about this. I hope you guys appreciate all the updates, and thanks for your time and patience. Have a great rest of the day. Bye.